What is going on, friends? We have now said goodbye to the 401, and we're on the 416 heading in towards Ottawa for what will be the final gig on the Ontario leg of the tour. So I think that this is show number 9 in Ontario tonight, and then playing in Tadoussac, Quebec at, I want to correct the name, I said it wrong yesterday, it's L'Auberge de Jeunesse. My apologies for the impropriety yesterday. Anyway, looking forward to the show tonight. Again, I've got Alexis Castrogiovanni and Rory Talon playing with me. My set time, I think is around 9:15-ish, and I'll be playing, pretty much an hour. I'm really looking forward to it. Still feeling good and rested after, having a home base for 2 days. And yeah, we're almost there. So tonight, tomorrow night, and then home. And it's been a long 2 weeks away. I'm not gonna lie. I miss my wife and kids very much, but it's been good. Otherwise, that's really been the biggest struggle for me. When I got to like the 9th show in a row, my voice was getting pretty tired. I think if we're gonna do it again, I'm definitely gonna do this again. I think next time, try and do like 4, no more than 5 shows before I take a break, just so that I can, stay in peak condition as far as singing is concerned. My hands are fine, like no issues playing guitar, but I sing hard at times, and yeah, so it's nice to just give things a rest. That being said, I'm feeling really good, and we had I did a recap, I think, of our gig in Bowmanville yesterday, but it was a surprise gig. Like Sunday afternoon, had a great turnout. We did really well. So I'm looking forward to tonight in Ottawa. I know that there's going to be some friends there, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we have Eddie actually curated the set for tonight. He's been listening to my caterwauling for 9 shows or 10 shows. Yeah, 10 shows now. So he's kind of put things in order and picked his favorites, and so that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to record the whole set, and if it works out, then I will post the whole set as sort of the tour finale. Otherwise, hopefully there's some good songs. I got lots of content, to put up on the social medias over the coming weeks. Songs from gigs that were particularly good. Yeah. So it's been good all around, and I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to getting home, but I'm really going to dig into these next 2 shows, and I've been giving it my all every time, but maybe there's a little bit of extra with the adrenaline of the tour almost being over. We don't know. We're going to find out. Anyway, Mr. Eddie, do you have anything to add?
I think you covered everything.
Stuff like
yes. Met a whole bunch of new friends. Made a bunch of new fans. Looking forward to a few more here tonight, I think.
I hope so, yeah.
And yeah, everything's been great.
Yeah, like I think that, what we've been taking notes and just trying to figure this out, right? Because we're working together. I'm trying to forge a career out of this music thing. So, there's going to be some trial and error. Next time out, we'll try and do things a little bit differently. Especially, once I'm out touring a full album. Playing bars is good because it's typically guaranteed money, and when you're out on tour, knowing that you're going to be guaranteed, whether it's $100 or $200 whatever dollars, it's good to have that in the bank. But at the same time, those gigs tend to be in larger spaces where people are drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time, which is great, and they enjoy adding music to the atmosphere. But as an artist trying to make fans, we've had shows where there was maybe 10 people there at the end, and I think that those resonated more and made fans and were more meaningful to me as an artist than playing for 200 people. So we're just going to try and play around with that balance. I have gotten some really positive feedback and encouraging feedback from professionals in the business that have now seen what I do, and are definitely encouraging me to push forward and continue, and to try and move at some point in the near future to the next level of not playing a bar, but trying to play like a soft seater venue where people, you know, come in and sit down and listen. And, you know, I think that's kind of the holy grail for a songwriter. And I don't know how we get to that point, but that's kind of the next step, I think. And so when I get home, we're going to hit the drawing board and engage the help of people that have been there and done that. And, you know, I think that's kind of the plan for the next 2 years. So that's where we're at. Not regretting my decision to leave a day job to make music, you know, my career, and to kind of be in the business of me. And I have a wonderful team that's supporting me. I just got word, and I don't know if it'll be public knowledge when this video goes up, but too bad. Back home in Fredericton, I'm #1 on the local indie community radio stations charts for the 5th week in a row. And I know that there is a great deal of subjectivity around music, but what that means is that the music community there has my back, and they're pulling for me, and they're spinning my tracks, and it means the absolute world to me. And the music's been distributed nationally, and it's starting to chart elsewhere as well. So I'm feeling really, really good. Very grateful, very happy, and also homesick. And kind of that's where we're at. I'm now officially 41 years old. My birthday was on Saturday, and this isn't me fishing for birthday wishes. I spent my 40th birthday on stage at home, and there was no place that I would rather have been than on stage. And I spent my 41st birthday out on the road on tour. And again, this has been, as far as music is concerned, a really important and very satisfying, amazing, if you want to call it, adventure for me. We're not home yet, but we're definitely in the home stretch. And so I guess that's all I have to say for now. You know, once I have time to get home and sit and put together some other footage and collect my thoughts, there will be more. And I'll have more things to say probably following tonight's gig and the show in Tadoussac. But that's just kind of what I've been thinking while Eddie's been dozing off here, and we're driving towards Ottawa, listening to Joe Rogan and just contemplating life. So, you know, things are really good. Let's not kid ourselves. Like, we were very frugal on this tour, set a realistic budget, set realistic goals, and as a result, we're going to turn a very humble, small profit at the end of the day. And that was kind of the goal, and it's not something that happens every time. First tours usually lose money, and I didn't want to do that. You know, I wanted to demonstrate to myself and you know, to the stakeholders in my life that I'm taking this very, very seriously. And you know, yeah, it's feeling very good, and I'm looking forward to getting on stage tonight, and hope to have some friends there to listen. And that's it. I think we're going to turn Mr. Rogan back on and continue this drive. We got about an hour left to Ottawa, a little less, and relax, decompress, and just get in the right mindset to throw everything into my performance tonight. And you know, I'm very grateful that Eddie's been out here on this tour. Like he's taken on the role of tour manager, and that's kind of enabled me to just focus on the music, and that has been amazing. And that's going to be a luxury that I'm not always going to have. So yes, shit's good, and I'm going to sign off. Cheers, guys. We'll talk later.
go. Fuck all of the hatred. Just fuck all the judge. Fuck all the stairs. Distract me. Won't you distract me? Distract me from